Good day, everyone. This is a sharing about the ignition activity regarding with some question and issue. So there is a question: how can you help achieve Savior Athenaeus' vision and mission statement? You may expand by sharing personal experiences, and even stories that have been shared. So it is not exactly mean to perfection since we are in this changeable world. Being a learner regarding to the mission statement, there is a detailed human knowledge. But how can we attain that? Some example is asking many questions. That is the because we are really curious, and by that learning through the experience of oneself and others. There is also a personal experience about learning, which is not just in school, but through everyday life, traveling around different places and meeting with many people. Example is having a trip to some resorts. You see the beauty, and some of the structures like houses or lodge are the product of work and effort of the people. So it is really appreciated if you get along with the flow of and time. Not because you have graduated or finishing study means you know all, but there is more to see and realize that the world is really wide despite of differences or the rich in education achieved or not finished, but still we are learning through by ourselves and others. What characteristics of Jesuit education do you find difficult to imbibe? Characteristic is a a religious dimension that permits education and preferential option for the poor. It is really hard to reach out, especially we have some also hard situation in life. Yes, it is difficult, and in terms of education, there is no need to be religious or linked to some group of belief. You just need to form and group with form groups with given intellects to teach the future generation in their living, and they may be distinct since religion is a set of belief that deals to supernatural being, also include rites, practices, and customs, which also control and may limit on the other side the capacity of a person to explore his abilities. And education is to teach, is to teach and learn in school in school by reading, writing, or some needed skills to develop. But besides that, there there is a there is again another form of learning despite of entering into an institution, and there is no need to literally finishing college or to take high degrees in some high degrees or title. Just open your eyes to the world and let it get along with the flow. Another, the, that's what you can say in that context. And the next is preferential option for the poor. It is also difficult, and there can be suggestion you if a person don't want really to suffer, he must not expect to live. But we are now born in this world not to be chosen by our own, but it is the destiny and the plan of our parents. But let me take it outside the box. As a, as also time of religious, as also Christian, I approve contraceptive. Why? Contraceptive method, indeed, yes. I approve that because this is the way to lessen the population, not to really, not to really finish, not really to de- decay mankind in itself, no. We just need to control, since the world today is really full of number of people, which is many, and there and it it is really difficult to to accommodate, especially especially children who do not know what to do, just playing around, asking for their parents to provide food. So before that happen, why not just control? There is no good or bad. Just have benefit and reason. And it is not really diabolic, since in speaking, it is speaking of goodness, you are still you are still you are still helping, despite of despite of some stands and point of views. Then example is, if a child was being unwanted, remember that it was just an accident to made him or her, then born out in this world, grow can grow into a stubborn one, then beaten. But there's abuse, and he is beaten. Then where is the morality? That is the biggest question. So we also need critical thinking, despite of some measurement being thrown to our fellow men, from to and from the society. We just make ourselves suffer. So by that, there is way, don't make ourselves suffer. That's it. Thank you very much and have a nice day.